Big shout out to StarkNightMT. If you guys are interested in this gun rack, go to StarkNightMT.com, type in gun rack, and then you can also use code KEN at checkout to save 15% off on your order. Let me know what kind of UTV or ATV you guys have down in the comment section. I'm interested to what you guys ride. If you don't have one yet, let me know what your dream machine is down in the comment section below. Alright guys, I got the package on the back of the General, so hopefully there's enough room back here for me to put all the parts and organize it before we install it. But I'm going to go ahead and get this thing unboxed, so we'll get all the parts laid out, get the instruction manual out, and we'll start installing this bad boy. Hopefully it doesn't take all day. I don't think it will, guys. Let's get this package unboxed here. This box has seen a few things in its days trying to get to me. Alright, lots of packing peanuts, lots of parts. Okay. Okay, we got a bag full of hardware. Wow, that's a lot of hardware. Let's go ahead and set out all these other parts. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out of the plastic wrap. Alright, there's 2 of those, probably one on each side. Alright, we got this piece that looks like a cross. Alright, another bar right there. Another one. Okay, that looks like the same as this one right here. This looks like the same as this one right here. And this is another one of those cross-looking pieces. We're probably just going to have 2 of everything, I imagine. That can go up there. Oh, 3 of these so far. Oh, let's make that 4. And then we have some... Okay, these are the straps, I believe. Yeah, some straps right there, so we'll leave these in the sleeve for now. That will probably come last, I believe. And then we got some kind of bracket. Sorry for that, my phone went off. Some kind of bracket. I think there's only... Oh, there's 2 of those. Okay. And then the instruction manual, that's going to be handy. I think that's it. So without making a mess, I'm going to put this on the ground. Hopefully we don't get packing peanuts everywhere. So let's see what the instructions say. Oh no, I might be missing a piece. Okay guys, so the package that I received was a little bit damaged and I think the rest of the instructions fell out. But I've gone through everything. It does not appear that we're missing anything else. So I'm going to attempt to do this without instructions. It seems pretty obvious where things go. Plus I looked at the website and looked at the pictures. And I'm also going to have StarkNightMT email me a PDF version of the manual. It's not their fault. I think it's the shipping company's fault because the box was pretty damaged, as you guys saw beforehand. First thing we're going to do, I already put this together by the way and took it back apart to make sure I was going to do it right. So these 2 brackets are the same on both sides. So I'm actually going to install this a little bit closer to the cab. You can kind of put it wherever you want to. A lot of the people do it in the middle, but I'm going to do it closer to the cab. So first thing I got to do is get one of those installed. It comes with self-tapping screws, so you have small screws and then you have these bigger screws. So we're going to use both of those on each side, mount it down nice and tight, and then we can continue with the installation. So I'll show you guys where I'm going to put my brackets on my machine. Okay, so this is where I'm installing mine on my machine. I already checked the clearances and everything. There should be no problem there. A lot of people install them in the middle. I'm actually going to install it right here. So the outside of this bracket is going to go right here where this little slit is on the edge here. So I've already got some Sharpie markers made where I need to drill these holes. Well, drill for the bolts anyway. I don't really have to drill a hole beforehand since they're self-tapping. But I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then this will be mounted down to the machine, and then we'll do the other side, and then we can start installing the rest of it. Okay, since I already have my Sharpie marks made, I'm going to go ahead and get one of these screws installed here. Get it drilled in. They are self-tapping. Alright, one down. We'll do another real quick. Alright, that's two. That's three. So one more on this side, and we'll save the other for the other side, and then we'll do 4 of these big bolts on each side. All right, even that's not going anywhere, but we're going to go ahead and install 4 of these big bolts. So let me go see what size this screw is. All right, we got 4 of those small screws installed with a 13mm bolt slash screw. I guess it's a screw. We're gonna install 4 of these as well. So let me do the top first. Probably gonna do it right here. I do want to add, guys, that you should definitely use washers when installing these mounting brackets. I did not since I didn't have the instructions, but definitely use washers on the mounting bracket. One screw down. Let's do another on this side. All right, 2 more. We'll do 2 on the inside right here. Give that a little tap to help it. All right, 1 more to go. All right, this side is completely done. It's fully installed and mounted to the machine. All right, guys, I'm gonna do the same thing on that side. So I'm gonna do that off camera since it's pretty much the same exact thing as this side. Just get your measurement right. You want it to be completely even. In this case, it's the same measurement on that side. Both sides have this little slit that I'm gonna line up with. So lucky for me. All right, guys, both brackets are installed on both sides. And I want to note, if I get anything wrong, I will come back and correct myself once I actually have the instructions. But anyway, the next thing I'm going to do is use these little cross-shaped pieces. They're going to go on the bottom of each of these sides. So that's what I'm going to do now. So let me get you guys mounted up and we'll get those cross-looking pieces installed. All right, both of these pieces are the same, so it doesn't really matter which piece you want to use. I'm going to install it this way right here. It's going to go on the bottom right here. We're going to use one of these big bolts and one of these big washers. We're going to stick it through the bottom right here. And then we're going to use another big washer and then one of these big nuts right here and go on the other side and slide that through. There we go. I'm gonna let this dangle for a second. I'm gonna get a wrench and a socket. We're gonna tighten these up. I'm not gonna tighten this up all the way, but I'm gonna get it started. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. Alright, our next pieces are these two pieces right here. They have a black cap on them, so you'll know which one they are. These are gonna go inside of these bars right here. These two are the same, so it doesn't matter which one you grab. Alright, so we're gonna go back to this side over here. The side with all of these holes right here is gonna face this way on the outside of the machine. It's just gonna slide into this other pole right here. So let me flip it. There we go. Alright, now that both of those sides are installed, we have two more bars right here. One is actually thicker than the other, so the one that's thicker we're going to use on the driver's side, and the one that's thinner we're going to use on the passenger side. So this one right here is the thicker one, so we're going to use it on this side. So let me go ahead and get this set up, and we'll install this piece right here. I had to do that last part off camera because I was kind of in the way of the camera and I just needed two hands, but that's how it connects. Just a bar on this side, a bar on that side, and this side's a thicker bar, and then you put a bolt through it in the middle. So that's all that was, super simple. I went ahead and adjusted it and tightened the brackets on the bottom, so now it's pretty sturdy. So the next thing I got to do is add these little support brackets. I think they go something like that up in the corners. That'll help it not shift left or right. It goes something like that. So let me look at the pictures and we'll figure out exactly how it goes. We'll install those, and then we can install these little bumpers, holders, whatever you want to call them. There's two on each side, and then we'll almost be about done, guys. So let's install those little corner brackets. We're going to grab one of these bolts. We're going to grab a washer with that. We're going to go ahead and stick this bolt through the bracket and then through this tube, and then we're going to put another washer and bolt on behind it on the back side. We can just let it dangle for now. We're going to get it started, and then we're going to do the same thing for the top. I think this side's going to have a little extra slack on top, and when I say slack, it means it's going to, well, actually maybe not. It might be the other side. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that fitted through with a bolt and washer, just like that, and then a washer and a nut on the back side, just like that, and then we can tighten it up. I'm going to use the little Allen wrench that came with the set, and then a 13mm wrench. Get it nice and tightened up. Just like that. Nice and sturdy. So let's go do the other side. I also want to say I've already made my adjustments. That way it's even on both sides. You'll have to kind of eyeball it. So mine's already adjusted. That's why I'm tightening everything up. So now we can install these little holders / mounts up here, and then down here, and then after that it straps, and then we're done. Let's go ahead and grab two fasteners right here. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. So let's stick them through here. One on top, one on bottom, and then we're gonna try to slide these through there. Come on. There we go, there's one. There's two. Oh, there's two. Ah, there we go. So just like that, and then we're gonna grab some fasteners for the back. All right, there goes one. We got one fully installed here. Looks really good. Now we have to do one down here, and then we have to do the other side, so I'll probably do that off camera real quick. Super easy. Actually, we'll just go ahead and do one more for you. I'm trying to do it one-handed. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to put some fasteners on this, and this side will be completely done. Alright guys, we have some extra hardware right here that we did not need. I think it was just extras in case you lose them. I did not have an instruction manual, so I don't know what these were used for, but it doesn't look like they're that important. But I would recommend doing it per the manual. Unfortunately, mine got lost I'm pretty sure it fell out of the box during shipping. So next step is to install the rubber straps, and that's the last step actually. So 4 on each side. This is how it's going to go right here. And this little knob right here, we're going to slide one strap on like that. Super easy. I'm trying to do it one-handed, so forgive me. Another one just like that. And 2 on top. Just like that. And then one more, just like that. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. I think there's 1 extra strap in case you lose them. Nope, 2 extra straps in case you lose them, so that's good. And that's how you tie down your gun. You'll be able to strap it down, that way it's nice and secure, just like that. And to unload your gun, you just unhook them. Super cool, super good quality. I'm really impressed. So, I think we're done, guys. Let's go ahead and move my little tripod there. That thing looks awesome. I really love my positioning too. I did measurements, that way it's like right against the back of the cab, as far back as I could. So that's really awesome. It looks really good. I'm almost wondering if I can use like shovels and rakes up here too. That'd be super cool and super awesome for me because I use tools around the property, so that'd be helpful. But if not, no worries, it's not meant for tools. But so the next thing we're gonna do, guys, is start testing this thing out. I'm gonna load some guns on here and we're gonna see if they can hold up and not fall off. I put 4 guns on the gun rack, and wow, am I impressed. This thing seems like it's gonna be really good quality, and these guns aren't going anywhere. And we will torture test the gun rack on some trails to make sure that these guns will not fall off, but I'm sure they won't. So guys, I'm gonna take this thing outside and we're gonna go on some trails and we're gonna see if these guns fall off or not, which I really don't think they will, guys. they're still sturdy. These things aren't going anywhere, man. Now on the video, I know the rack looks like it's bouncing around, but it's really the bed. If you look at it, it's the bed bouncing around. Like, look. It's more the bed that's bouncing around, and because the mount is mounted onto the bed, that's what you're really seeing vibrate. Heck yeah, this thing is sweet. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Big shout out to StarkNightMT for sending me the gun rack. I appreciate them, and I appreciate the good quality of products that they make. Also, I want to make a note real quick, guys. If you're strapping down a rifle, strap it underneath the scope or sight. That way you don't snap the scope or sight off of your gun. But anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Turn on post notifications so you get a notification every time I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.